The chase at dawn. The pale light of dawn barely pierced the heavy fog blanketing the small town of Mill Creek, Washington. It was May 22nd, 2025, and the air carried the damp chill of early spring. At the edge of town, near a 24-hour gas station, a beat-up sedan sat motionless in the parking lot. Its rear passenger window was shattered, jagged edges glinting faintly under the fluorescent glow of the station's lights. The car had no license plates, a red flag for anyone paying attention. Inside, two figures slumped in the front seats, seemingly asleep, obliviously rolled around them. Officer Maria Delgado and her partner, Officer Ryan Carter, were on routine patrol when the call came through. Dispatch crackled over the radio. Report of a suspicious vehicle at the quick stop on 35th Avenue. No plates, broken window, two individuals inside, possibly sleeping. Maria adjusted her grip on the steering wheel, her dark eyes narrowing as she glanced at Ryan. Sounds like trouble waiting to happen, she said, her voice steady but tinged with the instinct that had kept her sharp through 5 years on the force. Ryan nodded, already pulling up the GPS on the patrol car's dashboard. Let's check it out. Could be nothing, could be something. By the time their cruiser rolled into the gas station lot, the sedan was gone. Maria's pulse quickened. She scanned the lot, her eyes catching on a faint tire track and a damp gravel leading toward the main road. They moved, she said, her tone clicked. Dispatch, any updates on that vehicle? Caller says it's now in the Starbucks drive-thru across the street. Came the response. Silver sedan, no plates, same description. Maria swung the cruiser toward the Starbucks, the headlights cutting through the fog. As they approached, she spotted the sedan idling in the drive-thru lane, its engine rumbling softly. Two figures were inside, but before she could get a clear look, the car lurched forward, tires screeching as it peeled out a lot and onto the main road. Damn it, Ryan muttered, flipping on the cruiser's lights and siren. They're running. Maria floored the accelerator, the cruiser surging forward in pursuit. The sedan weaved through early morning traffic, its driver clearly desperate to escape. Maria's hands tightened on the wheel, her training kicking in as she kept the vehicle in sight. They're not stopping, she said, her voice calm despite the adrenaline pumping through her veins. Call it in. Ryan grabbed the radio. Unit 12 in pursuit of a silver sedan. No plates. Heading west on 164th Street. Requesting backup. The chase was short but chaotic. The sedan barreled through a red light, narrowly missing a delivery truck, and then veered sharply into a residential neighborhood. Maria's heart sank as she saw the flash of brake lights ahead. Not from the sedan, but from another car. A sickening crunch echoed to the morning air as the sedan slammed into a minivan at the intersection of 9th Avenue and 164th Street. Oh no, Maria breathed, her eyes locking on the minivan. She could see movement inside, children, strapped into car seats, their faces pale with shock. The sedan's driver and passenger didn't hesitate. The doors flew open and two figures bolted from the wreckage, disappearing into a nearby wooded area. Maria slammed the cruiser into park and jumped out, her boots hitting the pavement with a thud. Ryan was right behind her, already radioing for medical assistance. We've got a collision at 9th and 164th, he said. Minivan with children involved. Suspects fled on foot into the woods. Need backup and EMS now. Maria sprinted toward the minivan, her heart pounding. The driver, a young woman with wide, terrified eyes, was clutching the steering wheel. Are you okay? Maria asked, her voice firm but gentle. Is everyone okay? The woman nodded shakily, her voice trembling. They hit us and ran us off the road. My kids, she turned to the back seat, where two small children were crying softly, unharmed but scared. We're okay, the woman said, her breath hitching. But my car, I don't have insurance, and we'll sort that out, Maria assured her, though her mind was already racing to the suspects. Stay here. Help's on the way. Ryan was already moving toward the woods, his flashlight cutting through the fog. Maria, they're in the brush, she called. We need to move before we lose them. Maria glanced back at the minivan, ensuring the family was safe, then joined Ryan at the edge of the
It's a bit smaller. Yeah.
Hey, come on. That's not even how you would have really fallen.
What drugs did you take? Can you at least tell me that so I can let this know? Pills or powder?
Police.
Both? Did you swallow it, inject it, snort it?
Swallowed it. Was that after you got out of the car and looked at us in the drive-thru, or was it before?
Officers had some idea that the other suspect was a woman, but she had run into a denser part of the overgrowth, which made it really hard for them to find her. That was when the helicopter and the K-9 came to help.
God!
Yeah, I got you. I think your suspect is laying down just to yourself.
Passing erratic beam.
Yes!
Eyes on him. Ryan called him.
Gambit, sit.
Negative.
Sit. Can police, area being searched by police K-9, surrender now, my dog will find and bite you! No powder, no pills, he said he swallowed them when he saw us sitting over in the drive-thru at Starbucks.
Still breathing there?
Still breathing, we had to essentially slug him out.
Okay. He's the only driver?
He was passenger, driver, they're detaining right now in the woods.
Gotcha.
PD, I see you, bud! My dog's gonna come bite you! Show me your hand! Show me your hand!
Put your hands up! Can you get that way?
I'm here. I'll wait for you, Flash. Let's bring him to you, yeah? Yeah. I got for him to go over to it.
I don't care. Put your hand on your head. Okay, well, you shouldn't have swallowed. Keep your hand on your head. What do you not understand?
Get on the ground. Face down.
Hey, firm. 2 in custody. That's all.
What's your name? The man. So calm. The man slowed. His head lolling to the side. Gopal. Maria knelt beside him.
Come on, boss.
Breathing responsive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he said that he just swallowed some stuff right after.
Yeah, his pupils are all...
So it's been maybe 15 minutes long.
Stop clenching your eyes, dude. I can tell that you're clenching your eyes and trying to roll your head back, okay? You don't have to play. We see this all day.
And you're still gonna go to jail. I will sit on you for 4 hours.
Your pupils aren't pinpoint yet. You don't have to clench your eyes. What's your name?
Gilbert?
What? Are we gonna print that?
Well, we know he was passenger, the other guy was driver. If Aphis is on, I guess it doesn't hurt.
Well, I can put it in our yard and go pull.
I can just have Aphis tomorrow.
G-O-P-A-L. That's your
Would
first
you mind
name?
calling Aphis and see if they want to come print it?
What's your last name, Gopal?
My head got shaved in it.
Fire, come check on you here in a minute. We just gotta search you out first. Dodge the buckle or anything.
The female was identified as 29-year-old Chelena, and she was soon about to admit to her crime. On the other hand, her boyfriend still pretended to be wrecked by intoxicants.
Yeah.
His oxygen's perfect, so...
Okay.
Did anyone witness him, or he's just stating that he
stated he swallowed.
Yeah.
Gopal, spell your last name again.
Oh, boy. Good God. Good. We're gonna hold him here.
The issue is if he continues to present symptoms of the use, at one point or another we're gonna have to narc him.
Well, they said they didn't see any signs of it. All of his vitals are still good.
Right.
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Also the community caretaking
Oh, yeah.
aspect, right? If he's in custody.
No, I get it.
He wants to give him my hair.
No, we can just put him in there for now. Right rear broken window. I'd say that's at least.
Yeah.
Is ignition all busted?
No. Maybe it's covered by those things.
Oh no, it's a push to start.
What's your last name, Chelena? Okay, so how come...
Found it running in it was pouring rain last week.
When did they give you that car? 4 days ago? Who gave it to you?
This guy named Chris, he said he found it at the car wash.
He found it at a car wash?
It was running at the driver's.
Okay.
Do you know what car wash?
I think he's down on Meeker.
Car wash on Meeker? Okay. How do you know Chris?
He's a using friend.
Okay. He's a using friend? Alright. Have you gotten cars from him before?
No, but he has cars and so I don't know. He said something about, I thought he was lying to me about, I just heard you guys say something about being used and I thought he was lying to me. I thought he was saying it so that I give it back to him so I'd leave the car somewhere.
And so have you been driving the car since then? Since you got it from 4 days ago? Okay.
We kind of just been sleeping. We haven't been in the park.
Okay, so you guys have been sleeping in it together? Alright. And who's he to you?
That's my boyfriend.
So this police report is tied to them?
Oh yeah.
Just, okay.
No, because it's a stolen car, and apparently that car was, I don't know if these are the people that was used in a homicide in King County, so they're doing all kinds of CSI shit on it.
Oh my God.
So they weren't even chasing him. They were down there, and he saw the cops, and
He ran. That's how
we weren't even chasing him.
They're on
Even
top
if
of
you're
that.
not religious, Catholic Community Services has things. You're a victim of a violent crime. Well, tending from a violent crime. So you actually do have some resources. Please use them because, $300 worth of car
grandson was
seat.
right there on the other side of that door.
For no, like,
It's scary.
I'd get it if chasing them, why people would be driving crazy, but we weren't. Okay, how long did it take for the cops to get here afterwards? Because they weren't even.
I know, I saw you guys down there turn around.
Yeah.
And then I heard the sirens and then boom.
Somebody called in and said,
I thought, I mean, my God, he could have killed a baby.
All right, Lenny, I got an ambulance here. Let's go in a hot bath so we get on here.
There you go. Go knock seat. Swing your legs.
Let's just go right behind you.
Yep, thank you.
I don't care about your all pills right now, if I'm being honest. I care about the 2 small children that you hit.
It was confirmed that the suspect vehicle was stolen and had links to a homicide investigation. Since Chelena admitted to driving the vehicle, she was charged with attempting to elude police, DUI, obstruction, and hit-and-run property damage. YouTube thinks you'll love the video on screen. Click to watch now. While on patrol, officers were notified about 2 individuals sleeping in a car with no license plates and a broken rear passenger window at a gas station. By the time they arrived, the car had moved to a nearby Starbucks driveway. As officers attempted to stop it, the vehicle sped past them and shortly after crashed into another car.
I know that, but like, my car.
Yeah, I mean, so, unfortunately.
I don't have insurance, so I'm totally f***ed, but obviously their insurance isn't going to cover it, so.
I mean, that's probably a stolen car.
The police had one suspect, but catching the driver wasn't going to be easy. And to make things worse, the guy wasn't going to be much help either.
No, I just want to. Okay, we'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, yep, we'll get you up there. We'll get you up in a sec. Up to your butt. You might need a hand if he's going to be slow, close. Come on. Help me up, boss.
If you don't stand up,
Come on.
I'm just gonna drag you out, bro.
You're going to go to the hospital either way. Can you please help us and walk out?
Go under his arm.
Okay?
There you go.
Step over this.
My hands.
Yep, I got it. Come on, step over. Can someone check with the driver that saw him ran and make sure that the other one didn't dart off a different way? I only really saw this one guy running through the forest.
I know this happened all really fast. Did you see where any of these people ran? You saw both of them?
They're both like Hispanic looking and ran.
Yeah, they both ran that way that you guys went. I'm so sorry.
If you were sorry, you guys wouldn't have ran. You knew what was going on, boss. I saw you get out of the car at Starbucks, walk around, get back in the car, and then take off. I'm sorry. You knew what was going on.
Oh, my shoes.
Can I get my shoes, please? You're doing good.
Can I get my shoes?
We'll get your shoe. Don't worry about it right now.
Ow.
Hold on, we gotta get a bundle over here. I guess the other one looked like a female, but this guy we got had long hair, so it might be a male, might be a female. We're still looking for, we don't know.
Can I get my shoes, please?
We'll get your shoe.
It hurts.
I know, we're gonna get your shoe. Come on.
Hey, stand up.
Come on, boss.
Okay.